And what do you want? You want safe communities. You want your family to grow up and live in a safe environment. That is why every single light post will have street lights. You will have the CCTV cameras. And we will build out the policing infrastructure. I love you too. We will build out the policing infrastructure to support your communities. But today, our police officers can tell you that their lives have improved, their salaries have improved, their condition of work is improving. And today, there is a viable future to join the police force, join the fire service, join the army, join the health sector as doctors, join the construction sector as engineers, as pharmacists, as technologists, as nurses. Whatever you want to do, we will invest in you to ensure you realize your full dream. You want a life of affordability, one in which you can go to the markets in the supermarket and afford to fill your basket, one in which you can afford to give your children a bright and beautiful life, one in which you can live a life of decency and comfort, one in which you can retire in dignity, one in which you know the government will not only increase salaries and pensions and grants, but one in which the government will create more opportunities, reduce the taxes, increase your disposable income, and give you back more in your pocket. You want the life of affordability, so that if you want to go to Georgetown, you now go toll-free. You have 200 and more less taxes than you had 5 years ago. You want a life of affordability so you can own your own vehicles. We are going to invest to make vehicle ownership cheaper, easier, and more accessible for the ordinary family. You want a life in which there is greater ownership of things. You must be able to own your own home, not only own your own land, and we are going to invest to ensure that we have enough land developed so that every family who need a house lot can get a house lot. But far more important than that is about you building your home and owning your home. That is why your next PPP civic government will transfer resources directly to you so you can build your own home, rehabilitate your home, expand your home, improve your home. You want ownership of small businesses. That is why we're going to co-invest with the banking sector so that interest rate for small loans will come down drastically. We will lend at 0%. We will give more small business development loan. We will help you in financial planning. We will help you by developing your technical expertise to run the businesses. You want more money in your pocket. And how do you get more money in your pocket? We're going to give you the best education without any one of you spending a single cent. The best health care without you spending anything. The best infrastructure. We are going to save you by the investments we're going to make. We're going to reduce your taxes, expand your income base, bring new opportunities, create jobs, and enable this community here in New Amsterdam and the other communities across this region to be empowered by building wealth creation opportunities. And whilst they speak only about salaries, we are speaking about something much bigger. How can we expand the income base of the family? How can we get more persons in your families working? That is why the part-time work program brought out thousands of women who never worked before. It gave them the opportunity. It gave them the opportunity to contribute to the disposable income in their home. And that part-time job can pay back any middle or low-income loan that you have at NBS. That is why we are not only going to increase the salaries, we're going to expand the program and upscale the jobs so you can have higher paying jobs. So that we can graduate you from part-time to full-time employment, because this program alone has placed billions of dollars in the pockets of ordinary persons in New Amsterdam. And that is why these resources can go back in your economy here, can expand your economy, can develop your economy, and can keep businesses alive, because we are investing in the people, investing in the local economy, and investing in creating expanded business opportunities. We are talking about a government that will give you, by the power of one card, your digital ID card, the power to conduct every single government business right here in New Amsterdam. From the comfort of your bed, you will transfer money from one bank to the other bank. From the comfort of your bed. From the comfort of your bed, you will pay for goods and services. From the comfort of your bed, you can go out in your community and renew your driver's license right here. Immigration services, GRA services, GRO services. Every level of service that the government offers will be right here, will be available right here in your community. And my friends, those of you who own businesses, they establish businesses here, especially those hotels and so on. What is coming ahead of you is enormous opportunities with the new gas to shore project and the deep water port facility. But we know that you will have to upgrade your facilities. We know that there will be need for newer facilities. And we are going to give special tax incentive for the upgrade of those facilities so that you don't have to worry. We are going to give special incentives for the development of the industrial zone there at Palmyra, manufacturing and agro-processing zone. More importantly, we are going to have a municipal airport right here in your region so that opportunities will be created. Your new international stadium at Palmyra, these are all investments that will catalyze new opportunity you will have in this region. A massive power plant. Now the opportunity by bringing the second pipeline for gas processing here in Barbies, here in New Amsterdam. You will be connected to northern Brazil. You will have a deep water port here. What are these investments going to do? Create jobs, 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 higher paying jobs. But more importantly, you have to be trained for those jobs. We are going to invest in developing the technical capacity and capability, expanding the technical institute here so that you can be trained right here to take up those jobs. These are the opportunities that lie ahead of you. And my friends, what else do you want? You want good infrastructure. You want concrete drains. You want recreational facility. You want to know that when the rain falls, you will have the drainage to take the water out of your stores, your homes, your yards, and your community. That is what you want. We're going to invest, but invest differently. As we invest in your community infrastructure, as we invest in your drainage, we want to invest by involving you directly in those projects so you can get the opportunity to build for yourself, build for your community, so that money will be made right here in your community. My friends, we want to invest to create stronger families. That is why we are focused on the newborn grant. We have focused on opportunities that will support your children's education, opportunities that will ensure your children have excellent access to health care from day one, that your children have a safe recreational facility, safe streets, safe roads, that your children have the best teachers, that your children have access to technology, the best schools, expanded schools, science labs. Your children have the infrastructure that will support the best possible life for them here. That is what we're investing. Stronger families to give mothers more. Stronger families to support single mother-led household directly, because our women must know that they can achieve as much as they want, because the government will back them to achieve as much as they want. The building out of daycare centers to help our children and our professional women so they can take their children to those centers and pursue their professional career without hindrance, knowing their children are safe. We have to put investment that will lift up our women in our society. What else do you want? You want recreational facilities. That is why you now have the new international athletic track and football field that will be completed, your new stadium, recreational facilities. You have in Palmyra a cultural market that will be built to support your children, to support your tourism, to support your hotels, to create opportunities and to create jobs. You want investment that will guarantee health, water, and education. I guarantee you that every single household will get treated water at reduced cost. You will get electricity at reduced cost. You will have the new level 5 New Amsterdam hospital right here. Not only a hospital to provide medical service, but a hospital that will be a teaching hospital, that will train your doctors, nurses, technicians right here in New Amsterdam. That is the future you're guaranteed under the People's Progressive Party. You want a future that will give you access to your leaders. Be honest with yourself. Between 2015 and 2020, how many cabinet members visited you? Compared to the last 5 years, every day there is a cabinet member in Region 6. Every week there is a cabinet member in New Amsterdam. Because you have leaders who care. You have leaders who understand their responsibility. You have leaders who respect their responsibility. And you have leaders who honor their responsibility. So what do you do on September 1st? You vote to elect such leaders, and they come from the People's Progressive Party Civic. My friends, the future, I don't have to remind you of what we have done. I am telling you what is ahead of you. And what is ahead of you is a beautiful future. But that future must be embraced by all of you. It is a time New Amsterdam embrace this bold PPP civic future by voting overwhelmingly for the People's Progressive Party Civic. The truth be told, like never before, we have involved New Amsterdam in every single aspect of development. You have more contractors, more businesses, more shops, more employment, more infrastructure, more recreational facility. You have more with this government. Do not give up what you have. You don't walk away. You don't walk away from more to empty promises, to lies and deceit, to vote buying. You stand up with what you have, with who gave you what you have. You stand up and you make your mark and you make your vote come. You stand up to Amsterdam. You do not betray those who invest and believe in you. You can never betray those who invest and believe in you. You invest back in them. You support them. You lift them up because they took you up. They took you up. They took you up. The People's Progressive Party Civic took you up.
We are first going to focus on September 1st when we can reinstate the Dr. Imran Ali to lead us. I have worked in politics in the US for 15 years, and I said it at every forum. I have never seen the transformation of services and people's lives as I am witnessing it now under this government. People, community members, it is incumbent on us that we come out, and we come out in our numbers on September 1. I am not retiring. I have to ensure that I continue to support this government, the platform that they are providing us, so that we can help to continue to transform lives. I have seen so many lives transformed since I came here. I myself, as an entrepreneur, I have made more money under this government than I made under the ACNUR. Comrades, New Amsterdammers, Babetians, we have work to do. Don't be swayed by just comers at $25,000 buying votes. That's not what government is about. Government is about having policies in place that can take us where we have to go. And our government, this government, the PPPC under Dr. Imran Ali, has that manifesto that will take us there. When we look at the new global order, and I'm saying this because I follow politics, when my president, Dr. Imran Ali, represents us, it is with class and power, and he represents us all as Guyanese first. in this journey, and I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'm saying to you, what I have seen over the last 5 years in Guyana, I have never seen it as vivid as it is in regards to providing services for our people. And I will leave some of the other services that the President and our Prime Minister can speak on that. But New Amsterdam, wherever you are, I'm speaking to all of you in your houses. This is a change era. We can only create that change if we put our X where it has to go on September 1st. I don't know, when you listen to everyone speak, this is the mother of all elections. We have one of the greatest economists in our party, Dr. Barajat Deo. And he knows how to spend our money. He knows how to work with his cabinet and our president to ensure that every sector in this country is touched in a meaningful way. Comrades, I am speaking to you. I am speaking to you as one of the older residents of this town. And I'm saying to you all, we cannot get it wrong. We must make it right. Under this city council, I have seen the amount of punishment that people is meted out to people in this town. And I'm not going to continue to bash them, but you know, lands that wasn't given, roads that wasn't built, that was built under the PPP government. I am going to leave you with an example. I was up in city council. They agreed to give $210. $11 million was given to them by our government to put lights in our community. Did they do it? No. I am still waiting to see where the lights are, but let me tell you what transpired. Under Dr. Infranali and our finance minister, we came in, we went into the tannery, and as we speak, the lights are there. I don't want to also, let me speak on the 1,500 house lots that was just given out on the East Bank. People have been lining up under the APNU government for years. I'm looking at some of the applications, never fulfilled those promises. Our government has started the promises we have already. The government has already given out 50,000 house lots, and my president will speak more on that. Now, on September 1st, I am walking the streets myself. I am going to be street captain. I am going to be everything that I can be to ensure that everybody come out and vote. We vote strong. By 10 o'clock, I want to be able to report to the head office that we have at least 50% of our people out and would have voted. So comrades, I am going to leave you with this tonight. We have a caring government. We have a government that is people-oriented. And we have to make the best choice for our families and for the younger generation on September 1. Vote PPPC for another 5 years.